So I am going to ask if I can share this, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about some of the work that I'm doing at the minute. Energetic. And I have come to someone's house and I'm being hosted. It's kind of the exchange at the minute, being nomadic. And she's hopped out, so I thought, okay, I'll just do a little bit of fairy godmother stuff. And I was doing a lot of cleansings, so firstly working with the light, with the candles, with energy, with singing bowls, with incense, things that were already of the space and brought with loving intention, and also bringing a bit of wellness into the space, doing a little bit of cleansing and juicing and stuff. As I was working solo in the space, and this is all about balancing the light and the dark, yeah, sort of the trickster energy and things that can play in the brain, or the light, the angels who protect us and keep us in a calm, peaceful state of mind for receiving the downloads, because many of us are highly sensitive individuals and very gifted, and that's not nurtured, so we're not aware of how much we are a channel for cosmic energies of light and dark. So it's important we maintain the balance. And I was getting something, just tidying up a little bit, because obviously someone else's space without permission, you know, don't do much, you just sort of surface level things. And I just put that down there, and basically picked something up, saw something was in it that I want to clean, because sometimes when you've obviously got clutter and you've got various things, that's why kind of cleanliness is godliness, in a sense of, if we are the godlight self, if we claim that, if we claim this kind of connectedness to source energy, if we leave, let's say, a butt or some ash from candle or incense or from cigarette or from spliff or whatever, and you know that's not cleared away, then it can invite energies that we don't want. So as I was going to clean it and then pop it back, and I don't know how, but anyway, it smashed. People might just say, oh, it's a coincidence you smashed. Right, okay, that's one view. Another view is, in this energetic work that I'm doing, is the trickster energy is making its presence known, because I'm clearing out. I'm doing a little bit of fairy dust, working with the rose, working with some funny things that I like for high vibe, and it's disturbed some, well, they're telling me pixie, so it's interesting, pixie energy. And managed to sort of clean up and speak what I needed to speak, and continued cleansing the house. So in terms of maintaining a balanced mindset, because I think people in their ivory towers think that mental health is like a thing, and it's not connected to spiritual health, and anyway, I kind of think that's a whole nother ball game, so I won't talk about that now. But anyway, when we're not conscious of how powerful we are, how connected we are in the spirit, we all are, but some of us have different ways of communicating with outside energies. And so if we do not identify that and don't honour what we need to in terms of spiritual health practices day to day to keep the body temple and the mind temple and soul clean and pure, in a human kind of, we're going to do a few naughty things, bits and bobs, then our mental health benefits very, 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 very much. Because there is no mental health without spiritual health. The spiritual health comes first. We are of spirit, we are of source energy, and so anything misaligned or fucked up, whatever anyone wants to say, in the spirit, manifests in the physical. In a physical body or physical surroundings. So it's really important that we wake up every day with some form of intention, a form of cleansing. It can be eating right, eating clean, drinking water, cleansing, washing, having a shower, saying our affirmations, cleansing, eating living foods, cleansing, recalibration, cellular upgrade, sun, and because I have said this before, but some people are new and pop onto different videos, and so kind of the consistent message I want to say is I'm not out here preaching any particular diet, because with what's to come, like I don't want to make my body I don't know why they're asking me to share this. Okay, I don't want to make my body allergic to anything, because you know there may not be choice of what we eat at some point in the future, and I'm not saying people are going to go I'm not saying that many of us who have come from the Western world will get to the point of starving, because oh god, I've got so many tangents coming through now, because and it's the energy that is trying to distort the message, which is funny because it's not bad spirits, it's just chaotic. So coming back, which is interesting, because when you work with energy, now I know I've got to be cleansing and stuff, because I can't really finish that conversation about it was going to go onto the poverty line in the UK and various other things, but that's a whole different ball game. I don't really want to bring that into this space. So be mindful that the more living things we eat, and I'm not just talking about plants or the vegan agenda, no, just living, as opposed to like synthetic or man-made things, it helps. It helps in ways that perhaps many of us have never realised, don't still realise, are learning now or are realising now. So I give thanks for people allowing me into their home space, and I give thanks for all the energetic work and connection that I have, because everyone that I either work with or stay with is like highly gifted, and we're not taught to harness and to channel that in the healthiest of ways from birth, because these gifts are not seen as gifts, and lots of human things happen, and we just get we just become a number and a physical, like a plastic body, you know, get pushed around by the man. Whereas what's happening now is powerful across all of the different types of healing modalities, all the different types of work with the conscious souls who, whether we consider it New Earth or whatever, I don't really like the labels, because there's people in certain communities that I've not felt welcomed by, and that's a divisive energy, so I don't really know about the New Earth term. But conscious loving souls who are here for love, that's the intention, for the healing of their own personal self before anybody else, and then the wider community outside of that, and nature, and preserving, honouring life. 8:20, 8, 9, 10, 10 new beginnings and big changes on the way.